There we go.
Awesome.
Vera, thank you so much for agreeing to do this with me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, as I said, it's just 2 questions. So the first question is, what does International Women's Day mean to you?
Well, International Women's Day, actually, for a long time, I was doing fundraising for Care International. So for the longest time, it was a day of advocacy and action to me, and raising awareness about the plight of women around the world and how if we can lift mothers up, we can lift them out of poverty. That was the message I was driving home for many years, and it was really struck me. Um, so personally, that's what it is, but it also reminds me that advocacy and action for women every day is really the thing that we should think about. But it's just a good reminder to reflect and then think of the ways that you can do something in your life, in your own community, one thing, one day at a time, and also not just for women, but also for your allies, the men who are your allies, and people of every gender. So it's that's what it is. It means to me. So it means a lot.
That's great, and I think I'm going to say you're my ally, and you do a lot for me, as I was mentioning before. So, but that does lead me nicely on in talking about actions to my final question. What one action do you want men to take to support gender equality?
Great question. I think what men can do is advocacy. Actually, it's about if you have the seat at the table, talk about the women who are not at the table, bring them into the room, um, be there for them, advocate for them. Sometimes because they're not at the table or in the room, they don't have a voice, and you can be that voice. And I think that's important. And then obviously letting them know that you did that and in a way that you didn't intend to, because it's not because they don't have a voice necessarily they do, but sometimes you're just not invited. And so if you can extend that invitation, that is a very powerful thing. And if you can advocate, I think that's just one thing you can do. And then it will snowball and turn into something bigger than that. So the small things count.
Okay, so any men watching, advocate, advocate, advocate.
That's
Vera,
it.
thank you so much for answering these couple of questions. Appreciate
You're
it.
very welcome. Thank you. Have a great day.